Hey guys, Tech here. Today we're going to review a fantastic product, Stellar Data Recovery. They have a Mac version. It's new and revised. We're going to go through everything from downloading it to installing it on your Mac machine, and then we're going to go through all the features. So stay with me and let's get started on this. Let's get started with taking you through the download, taking you through the installation, and then we'll go through some of the fantastic features. We'll show you that at the beginning. Then we're going to jump into actually using the software. So Stellar actually contacted me, and I'm actually very grateful for that. I had a big project with a time machine backup that was corrupt. You couldn't even see it on the drive anymore, and my client had probably 15 years worth of information and photos on that drive. So perfect timing. I have other data recovery software that I use on a very regular basis, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this one a try and see how it is. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, easy to use. The interface is fantastic, sort of point and click, walks you through everything. So let's get started with showing you how to download it. So you go to their main website, okay, and I'm on their home page here. So their website address is, got it here, so stellarinfo.com, so www.stellarinfo.com. I'm going to put that link in the bottom corner of this video, so you'll be able to click it at any time, jump over to their website and do a download. So again, we're going to be using this on a Mac. They have just revised this, so this is a professional version. Mac Data Recovery. They have lots of other fantastic products as well, which I hope to be able to review in the near future. So Stellar Phoenix Mac Data Recovery Professional. You're able to recover deleted files with the best Mac data recovery software. I am actually absolutely giving this one 5 stars. It's a software, if you accidentally delete files, or somehow a drive gets formatted, or somehow you go and you look at a drive one day and the files are simply gone, which believe me does happen, you can recover everything from documents, emails, photos, videos, from any storage device, whether it be USD, whether it be micro SD cards, whether it be mounted, unmounted, whether it be corrupt, encrypted, everything. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here and do the free download. This is going to give you a trial version of the software, which again is great. You can still go through it, you can still do your downloads, and or you can still do your scans and see what information is there to prove to you that the files are actually there before you spend any money to actually purchase the software, which will go through pricing. The pricing is phenomenal, so let's do that. So I have downloaded the file, and if I go over here into my downloads, I'll be able to see it amongst everything. So I've got my Stellar Mac Recovery DMG here. So I do already have it installed on my system, but I'm just going to show you. So you can simply click on the icon, hold down your left mouse button, and drag it over to your applications. Do I want to replace it or keep both? At this point here, if you don't have it installed already, you're not going to get this pop-up. I'm just going to say stop because I already have the software installed. So I'm going to close this, and if I go into my, I can go into my Launchpad and I can see my data recovery here. So you know what, I'm just going to quit the one I have open, and I'm going to reopen a new one for you. So I have to enter my administrator password. First time I have used that program, so it's going to go through and it's going to load the software. Again, the interface is really good. Point and click, the icons are great, very easy to understand. Gives you what options, what files you're looking for. So this is the first screen you are going to see. Again, at this point I am just using the trial version. I have not activated it at this point. So everything I see is what you will see when you download it. We can choose what we want to recover. So if I did not want to recover everything and I was only looking for something very specific, then I can turn off recover everything, simple click. And then I could go down here and say, you know what, I'm looking for photos, I'm going to turn that on. I'm looking for videos, I'm going to turn that on. Okay, but I just want to show you how great this product is. So I'm going to click on recover everything, and then I'm going to click on next. At this point it's showing me what drives I actually have connected to my computer currently. So I want to look at this Lexar. It's a USB drive. It's actually connected to an external USB hub. So the program is seeing that, no problems at all. And I do have an option of a deep scan at this point. If there is severe corruption, then a deep scan is going to show you all the files that are on that drive. So I'm going to say a deep scan just to begin with. It does take longer, but when you're doing something like file recovery, don't really skip on any steps, don't skip on the time. Sometimes, depending on the drive size, it could literally take hours to scan these drives. I'm not using a large drive, so obviously we don't want to sit here for hours and go through this video. So deep scan is turned on, and I am going to do a scan. Now I know that there are files on this USB. I was provided this USB by somebody else, so this will actually find files that had previously been deleted if indeed that USB stick had been used for clients before me. For that reason, I am obviously not going to read any of the data that I recover, but just letting you know that I do not know what's on this drive, so we will actually see if it was brand new or if things have been deleted. We have a preview here, so I can turn the preview off, which just gives you the basic. It's telling you it's going through, it's reading the sectors, time remaining. So obviously I'm not going to sit in this video for 2 hours. I will stop it and then I will come back and we'll keep going. It's going through scanning all the files and folders, and it's showing you the progress. Again, obviously I have this plugged into a USB hub, not going to be as fast if it indeed were plugged in directly to your computer. So it's going through right now, reading the text sectors. I can turn the preview on, so as it finds photos, files, it's actually going to show you a preview. Again, that's proving that it is finding all of the files that you need. It also allows you to change your views, so you can show icon views, list views, detailed views, and there's preferences. And then we can also go into the shopping cart to buy it online. So while this is doing that, I just want to jump over to the buy online. I want to show you the different packages that they carry, and just talk about the price points. Okay, so they have the 3 plans: Professional, Platinum, and Technician. 3 price points, starting at $99, going up to $299. Now right now their Platinum's on sale, and I'm going to show you the benefits between having each and every level. Okay, so let's look at the different levels that they have. So they have the Professional, Platinum, and Technician, as I mentioned, and starting at $99, if you guys are trying to recover any files, if you were to take a drive into somebody to have it recovered, you would not be spending $99. You would be spending double, triple, depending on that price, okay? I'm going to go through it. I'm going to show you the difference between them. Like I said, lifetime membership is for the $99, so the Professional and Platinum. Technician is 1 year, but you do get up to 5 systems with that. Most cases, if you're working at home, you have a small office, a single system is fine. I wouldn't recommend putting data recovery software on multiple computers anyway. It's a lot easier to sort of allocate one system that you're going to use specific for that. Don't use it for a lot of other things. Obviously you want it to be a reliable machine. So the 1 user really for a lot of people may be enough. Platinum is probably one of the best options for you guys out there, but let's just go through it and show you exactly what it does. So we're looking at all versions are going to be recovering lost, deleted, and formatted drives. The number of phone calls I get, somebody's deleted a drive. They've a USB drive, they maybe installed something on it not realizing it was going to format it before, so you could use it for that. Many times people automatically go to their computers and all of a sudden they're looking at a drive, there's nothing on it. They don't know how it happened. Again, you can use it for that. It recovers data from empty trash, deleted volumes, and formatted drives. Recover backup files from Time Machine hard drive. All the time, we set up our computers, we do Time Machine backups constantly. They're running all the time. And all of a sudden one day you go to recover, or your Time Machine pops up and says, there's a problem with this drive. Now you go to look at it, there's nothing on it. You can visually see that the drive may be, say, a 2 terabyte and 1 terabyte has been used, but all of a sudden you can't see your drives. It's telling you the drive's not large enough. And this program will restore the deleted and lost backup data from Time Machine external drives. Guys, this is huge, okay? I have used many different software packages and this isn't one of the features. So this is a new feature in this product, and as far as I'm concerned, it's the main selling feature. It's something that happens more than you expect. The other thing now with hard drives having so much storage space is people tend to buy a 2 terabyte hard drive, put all their data on it, and when that drive crashes, they lose everything. So this allows for recovery of those files. Recover deleted files from encrypted hard drives, something else you need to consider when a lot of people are setting up their hard drives now. They're encrypting the files. When you go to recover those files, if you don't have software capable of recovering encrypted files, it's going to encrypt nothing but the encrypted files. So this allows to restore deleted data from encrypted storage devices. So you're actually able to restore it. I think, again, that's a huge feature. Again, it's across all platforms. Searches lost or deleted volumes, retrieves inaccessible files from lost volumes. Again, something that happens quite often. Recover deleted data from boot camp partition. Create disk image of bad sector hard drives. So a lot of times a hard drive will corrupt, you'll have bad sectors on it, there's nothing much you can do with it. This software creates a disk image of bad sector hard drives and it also recovers the data. Save and load scans. Data backup can take many hours to complete, right? So if you start doing a backup, something happens, whatever, power goes out, you don't have a power backup, UPS in place, that scan is now gone. This actually allows you to save the scan information, and data recovery you can do at a later stage. So that is a huge feature. I think that's something that would benefit a lot of people. Anything can happen while you're doing a scan, and it's too bad that 2 hours, 3 hours is wasted time. Support a wide range of storage devices. So not only are you doing internal hard drives, you can do USBs, you can do SSDs, you can do SDs, you can do CF, you can do HDDs, and you can do external hard drives. The list goes on. So those features are available on all levels. Now we're going to get into the Platinum and the professional side. Repair, volume repair. So repair corrupt hard drives, verifies and repairs cryptic errors on Mac hard drives, repair Mac OS disk permissions. Again, this is a very common problem. It verifies and repairs damaged disk permissions on bootable volumes. All right. Repair directory structures. It rebuilds and replaces corrupt directory structures. Create bootable USBs. Having problems starting up the computer? This can create bootable startup USB media to repair your system. So not only are you getting data recovery, you're also getting something that maybe before you had to have 3 or 4 different software applications. Now they're combining it all into one. Enable volume journaling, so it protects integrity of Mac OS extended file system volumes. Device and file system support, compatible with all storage devices. Okay, so it's electronic product delivery. It's automatic. You go on, you buy it now, they send you the code, and you are up and running. They take all methods of payment. You can use your PayPal, you can use MasterCard, Visa, you name it, you can go through them. So the additional feature of Technician is it allows up to 5 systems. So for any larger companies, you have multiple people doing data recovery, ideal, and it's 1 year. Obviously with that you get support as well. As you can see on their website, they have chat with us, which is also really nice. If you're having an issue for whatever reason, you can just talk directly to them, and they have 30-day money back guarantee. Again, instant delivery by email. It's safe, secure, you don't have to worry about paying online, and they have 24-hour, 5 days a week free technical support if you purchase their product. Okay, so that is the sort of sales pitch side. Now we're going to get into the data recovery side. As soon as my system has finished doing the scan, we'll go in here. We're going to jump back into this video. We're going to go through it. I'm going to show you the next step and all the data recovery options and how to do it. Okay, so we have finished scanning the drive. It's gone through and it's completed successfully, and we can see that from the screen 2069 files were found in 576 folders. Alright, so we've got 7.28 gigabytes of data recoverable. So at this point I'm going to click on OK, and we can see here that right now I've got check boxes beside everything. So I can uncheck that and I can go through these folders and we can see what was on here. So this is obviously a file that I've had, it's a boot disk, but you can see things that have been deleted over time. So I can again go through and I can take a look at what exactly I would like to restore. Okay, so you can see it's very detailed. You can go into sub-menus and you can delete and restore everything that you want to. So I could go in here, I could go in and click on this folder. It would show me what is in there. So just for the sake of this video, I am just going to click on, I mean really there's nothing greatly recoverable in here, but I'm just going to click on a folder. Right, so I've clicked on the top level of the folder. It has now selected every subfolder. I could just click on one subfolder if I wanted to. So I could just do fonts, I could just do resources, whatever I want to do. So I'm going to just do 2 of these, and I'm going to click on recover. It's telling me that I have 17 files in 4 folders and it's 12.78 meg. If I wanted to do everything, I would click at the very top and we could click the very top one and it will restore everything. So that's showing at 7.28 gig, 2069 files, but I don't want to do everything. So let's just do this one here. Okay, and then I'm going to click on recover. So I'm going to enter my registration code, and then I am going to do my recovery. Okay, so I've entered my registration code, so I now have the professional version. You can see at the top it's no longer a trial, and I'm going to select the destination folder that I want to recover these files to. Okay, so I'm just going to call this up here. I'm going to go into Documents, go into Savvy. I'm just going to put them into my Savvy folder. I'm going to choose, let's see, can I put them in somewhere? I'll go into my Stellar. Okay, so I'm going to choose that, and then I'm going to click Save. Now you can see it's going through and it's saving those files. Alright, so we're still on this list here, but if I go into my Finder, I go into my Documents, and I go in here, and you are going to see the recovered files are now within that folder. So The process, the time that it takes to actually go through and scan everything, it does take a while. Obviously I didn't restore many files, so it didn't take very long. But here we can go in and now we can see, looking at the icon view, we can look at detailed view, we can look at a list view, and then we can also look at an icon view here. We can go into our settings at this point. So these are going to be your default settings. So show file preview instead of file icon. So these are automatically turned on. Preview raw formats, corrupt files in safe mode. Show preview of photos and films. So these are things that are automatically turned on. Okay. For faster scanning and better recovery results, select only those file types that are to be recovered in a deep scan. Deep scan only. So here you can go through and check off certain files. If maybe you only want to do deep scan files on MP4 files or MPEG, or you can then check on and off. Alright, document formats, the same thing, whether you want to just look for database, whether you want to look for Word documents, archive format, zip files, tar files, things like that, application formats, type of, if you just want to look for Microsoft Outlook, iPhoto. So it has loads and loads of depth, lots of possibilities of what you can search for in order to bring that search time down a little bit, or get better results from what you're searching for. And then we can go here, add headers, and to add a new file signature, so you can make it your own, so you can add headers in here. And then we have save scan. So at this point you could actually save this information. You could give it whatever name you want. You could put a company name or a person's name depending on maybe who you're doing the work for. You could just time date it as it comes up automatically. And obviously we're on a Mac, so you can tag things however you want to and where you want to put it. So there's that too. We have the help file, and that pretty much sums it up. So guys, it's a fantastic program. It is very in-depth. It finds everything that you would need. Again, you can use this on time machine backups. You can use it on USBs, SD cards. You can do your imaging from here. They do, if we go up to the top here, you can go into the main menu. You've got your about, you've got your services and your service preferences that you can call up. But it is very, very in-depth, but extremely easy to use. So I think that that is sort of what I'm going to take away from this. As far as price point goes, it's absolutely fantastic. You could not get this quality from the price that you're paying. Like I said, right now they have a sale on to go for that premium purchase that is lifetime for this particular version of the product. So yeah, you can do everything that you need to right from this software. So guys, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. You can get me savvytechgirl@gmail.com. Obviously, you can get me on Facebook, facebook.com/savvytechgirl. Get me on Twitter @savvytechgirl. Stellar Phoenix Mac Data Recovery Professional is the program that we're looking at today. You can find them on the internet. I am obviously going to put their information right down below, so you'll be able to click on links, be able to get over their website. Check them out, download the trial. And if you like it, then absolutely make the purchase. Please let me know the feedback. I would love to hear the information. And if you need any help at all, contact me, or obviously contact Stellar. Go on their website, do the chat now, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.